everybody. Good morning. Nia evening. Evening. Thank you for the... Thank you. Good morning for 3 months membership. That's insane. Especially because for last month I was on hiatus. Hello. How are you guys so fast? I clicked the moment I got a notification. Man, I don't know. People are quick around here. I finally made a room today because I was so lazy about coming back. I was like, oh god, I forgot how to do everything. Hold on, before I participate. Let's go! Our crystal! I must preface this by saying it has been a while, yeah. Uncle Willie, thank you again for membership. I don't deserve it after taking off for work. I'm still slammed with work, by the way. I thought it would slow down by beginning of September, but it's, I have more work than ever. I'm drowning in it. But I didn't want to wait any longer to stream. Here's where I'm at right now, 156,000th place because I've barely played the game. I barely touched it. I've gotten meat though. Hold on, do I have a meat counter? I don't have a meat counter. But, hold on, let me see if I can share it. There's my meat counter. 8,000 meat. Ugh. I have 8,000 meat right now. But I really, you know, I should be, Hello! You will stream as little or as often as you can and we will like it. Stop! I want to stream more often. That's the problem. I want to stream more often. I'm trying to go for the 4-year member badge to flex. You guys are too sweet. By the way, how's the... I didn't check the sound. How's the volume? Is it good? Hello! Persona Player 25. How many Persona games have you played? I must know. I've only played... So I played Persona 4 and 5. Volume could go up a little maybe, but it's fine. Let me see if I can turn it up anymore. It could start sounding bad. Whoa! Hold on! That was a Flayon stream automatically playing. I'm sorry, Flayon. I had a snippet of your stream on my stream. I love you, Flayon. Please don't hate me. I turned it up a little bit, but like, let me know if it's too loud or if it starts like the mic starts sounding distorted or anything like that. Like, let me know audio issues, okay? I beat Persona 5 Vanilla and Royal and Persona 4 Golden. See, I never played Persona 5 Royal. I only played Persona 5 Vanilla. And then I played Persona 4 Original and Golden. And then I just played Persona 3 Reload. And that was my first time playing Persona 3. For me, at least, I would say it's perfect. Okay, good. As long as it's perfect for you guys, that's all that matters. By the way, I'm listening to copyright-free Minecraft ambiance. That's why it sounds so zen and calming. I could listen to lo-fi if you guys want to. Like, I can listen to anything. But I've been addicted to Minecraft music for like 3 months now. By the way, I was at your Twitch last year. I was Super Mario Fan 95. Oh, really? Welcome back! I stopped using Twitch, although maybe I should start using it again. I don't know. I'm so bad about using multiple thingies, you know? I'm terrible at it, to be honest. Ugh. Alright, hold on. I gotta... more pots. Play Persona 3. Yeah, Persona 3 was really fun. I liked Persona 3. Didn't you want to stream on YouTube for the VOD saving? Yeah, it was partly VOD saving, and also, like... The other part of me was, like, I really enjoy, I don't watch too many people on Twitch. So it feels kind of like foreign to me, but I'm always on YouTube and I'm always watching people on YouTube. So it like felt more like home to me, even though I wasn't streaming there. And I found it very convenient so far. I really like streaming on YouTube. So I think it's been a good switch for me. I think it's been quite cozy. Also, I really like the fact that you can post shorts on YouTube. Like, I like the shorts feature. I've been posting some silly little things, you know? I celebrated my birthday last week. It was fun. Happy belated! I hope it... Yeah, I'm glad it was a fun time. Persona 3 is fun, albeit depressing. Oh, it got deleted. I'll pretend I didn't see it. I love the Uma Musume and Blitzball shorts. Like, Blitzball has been, like, one of those things that everybody is just, like, really gravitated towards. I'm like, that's why I made the Blitzball emote. So now people can post about Blitzball whenever they want. Here. It's the Blitzball emote. How do I get rid of this? Exactly, it's the Blitzball emote. It's the privilege of the membership. You can now spam Blitzball emotes at me. How have you guys been? I feel like it's been so long, by the way. I saw your vids on doing the voices of Vanilla for the Romance event. You nailed it. Thank you! I did my best. I really, Vanilla is a special character to me, so I was like, I want to voice this event! I want to voice this event! So I did. I think everyone is playing Silksong right now. That's true, though. Like, maybe everyone's too busy playing Silksong. Because even though Persona Player 25 subscribed, thank you! Thank you for subscribing. Oh my goodness. But like, yeah, I've never played Hollow Knight. So I've like kind of missed the... Like, I knew it was gonna be big. Don't get me wrong. Like, when they announced it with like 2 weeks left for a launch date, I was like, oh, every other game is screwed that day. Like, they gotta delay launch or something. Everyone's gonna play Silksong. Not me, but everybody else is gonna play Silksong. Silksong had 500k on Steam on launch day, like for a few days in a row, didn't it? Like almost 600. It looks like a fantastic little game. But you know, you guys know me. I don't really like punishing games. I don't like games that are really, really hard. I don't want to think that hard when playing games, okay? Combat that's really hard on purpose, it's not my style. Unless it's like a strategy type game. Even if I'm not good at it, I kind of enjoy that kind of gameplay. I'm still mad Silksong isn't releasing on Wii U like they promised. Get out of here! Leona Dark Souls run win. It's not out of the question. I've definitely been polling people on like what the best Souls game to play is. Like for somebody who doesn't know Souls games. No, but you're not the only person who said like, hey, like you should play the Souls games, eh? And I'm like, man, maybe I should. Maybe I should suffer in the name of stream. The problem is Elden Ring, everybody seems to say Elden Ring is like the best one to start if you're like introductory. Like to Souls games. But at the same time, it's like a 60-hour game. I don't want to suffer for what's going to be like 200 hours for me. Because it ain't going to be 60 hours for somebody like me. I don't have time for all that. If it was like a 10-hour game, and I had to play for like 20, 30 hours, maybe. But I'm kind of... So that's like my difficulty at the moment. Bloodborne is my favorite Souls-like. Isn't that only on PS4? It's stuck on PS4, right? I think so. But like everybody keeps hoping that it'll get ported elsewhere. Kind of crazy that it hasn't been ported elsewhere because it's quite beloved, isn't it? Like people really adore it. And yet it's never gotten like a remake or a remaster or a port or anything like that. Like they could put it on PC or PS5 or something. Maybe they'll put it on PS6. Who knows? If I'm sure the PS6 is in development right now. I don't know, I can't remember when PS5 came out, but I have a PS5. The only thing I've literally done with it is play the Final Fantasy 16 demo. I literally haven't done anything else on it. I always play on PC at the end of the day. I want like a Steam Deck so that I can like start playing my little PC games curled up in bed, because I'm starting to get like... I've never been a person who gets like PC fatigue. I've always like, you know, some people are just like, oh, I looked at the good screen today and I looked at the bad screen today. I need to stop looking at screens. I've always been like stamina looking at all the screens all day, but I am starting to get a little bit of PC fatigue because my day job is at a screen, and then both of my freelance jobs are on a screen, and I have too many screens to look at, and I'm getting like kind of exhausted. So I'm like, maybe I want to look at a good screen while curled up in bed. I don't want to sit at my desk anymore, like for a bajillion hours. I don't want to exhaust myself. Well, I am exhausting myself, but you know what I mean? Once I'm done with all this freelance work, I'm gonna give myself a well-deserved break. It's gonna be a while, but I'm still gonna do it. Weird analogy, but I know like Halo 5 never got a PC port because the engine ran on was kept together by glue and duct tape. Oh, like Granblue. I'm just kidding. I love you, Granblue. Spaghetti code. I love you and your spaghetti code that you're slowly updating over the years. Hello! Thank you so much. Welcome back to you too, since we both haven't been here. I'm debated buying a Steam Deck, but I don't have enough games to justify it. I have so many games on Steam. I have so many, and I would love to... Can you take screenshots on the Steam Deck? And does it send to your Steam account or something? It'd be nice to be able to take screenshots. And you bought a PS5 for the purpose of playing Final Fantasy 14. I was literally just talking to my boss about Final Fantasy 14. So like at my last job that I've been working at all year, there's a hotkey for screenshots. Yay! My boss at my last job was obsessed with Final Fantasy 14, and it's like her favorite game. And she says like no other game has made her cry the way 14 has, which appeals to me, but I just don't want to get through the MMO UI, like the HUD, to do it. Too overwhelming, too much for me, not my thing, you know? But then I'm now talking to my current boss, and they're like, yeah, I don't want to play 14 because of the HUD. And I'm like, oh, my comrade! For once I'm not getting, like, bullied into playing like 14. Kind of interesting. I like being able to work with coworkers who understand games though. I'm going camping next month, so I'm bringing like 6 books with me because there's no Wi-Fi or signal. Ooh, what books? I would put like a bunch of books on my Kindle and just read those, because I like reading on my stuff. She wills herself to be Dark Element even though she's light. Nice Lobelia attack. Thank you! Anything to be able to play as Lobelia. I saw this grid on the wiki. Like the Granblue wiki is like a recommended grid for X+. And I was like, you know what? I think I will. Don't mind if I do. And then I realized I had no time to play Guild Wars. I haven't played Guild Wars all weekend. I mean, I know it started yesterday, but like, I literally barely played yesterday. I had Horde running. And I barely, like, looked at it. I just had no time. I was doing freelance work all day yesterday on Sunday. And Saturday! Okay, not all day. I took a mental break to read BL. That's it. That's all I did. Horde mode is so nice. I agreed! Excellent addition. So you can kind of still casually play the game, but you can do other things. Also, it turns out my new boss loves Granblue Fantasy. So they play it with me and they're commenting on it too. They were like, I got my kitchen cleaned while I did Guild Wars. I sat in a meeting this morning and one of my coworkers was wearing a Belial shirt. And I was like, Belial spotted. So it's kind of nice working with people who, like, do they know you are sheep? Apparently when I started, so my boss DM'd me. My boss DM'd me a screenshot of one of the other coworkers saying, you didn't tell me that we had the voice of Vanilla joining our company. So they definitely know who I am. I haven't talked to that person yet, so I'm like, oh god. BL mentioned, now this is a true hot sister. All I said was that I've read it. I didn't talk about it in detail. I can. All I said was that I read it. What do you mean a speed run? We're 20 minutes into this. I could do that in 5 minutes if I wanted to. I could talk about it within the first 30 seconds if I wanted to. But I didn't. I had to warm you guys back up to this. What a way to rest reading the sacred scriptures. I do my best. Like, it's either that or like, but at night I'm also reading like a novel. Go on, talk about it. I don't know what to talk about with it. I'm reading a nice little romantasy novel. It's really, really sweet. It's not BL, it's just regular romantasy. And I'm like 80% of the way through now, and I'm like, oh my god, it's getting to like it's getting to the climax where, like, you know, everything was going well and then everything just fell disastrously apart. So now we need to fix the disaster and then lead up into the ending. The Minecraft nostalgia is starting to hit hard. I feel that. That's why I wanted to listen to Minecraft ambiance. We're gonna have a stream one day where I'm playing Granblue and we're gonna be listening to, like, active gameplay of somebody playing Minecraft with all the animal noises and, like, the, like, running around and everything. Title of the what? The romantasy novel? It's called A Fragile Enchantment. It's about, like, this girl who can, she can, like, weave emotions and, like, magical abilities sort of, like, into clothing. So she's, like, a seamstress who can, like, if she wants people to feel joyous when looking at somebody wearing this dress, like, she can, like, she thinks of good memories and it weaves, like, joy into the dress and stuff like that, or that kind of thing. Anyway, she becomes, the seamstress for this wedding for a prince and his bride, who's like a princess from another land. And it's her romance between, it's the romance between her and the prince, who's like kind of a jerk. But of course there's something more to him because it's a romantasy. You've heard of that one, I think? I don't know, like, I didn't hear it from anywhere. I was on Livy, which is this app. It's like a library app on your phone. And so it links you to your local library and you can, like, loan out digital copies so you don't have to go to the library. And I was looking for stuff that's, like, available. And I felt like I was in a romantic mood, so I looked up, like, romantasy. novels, and that one was immediately available, so I picked it. But it seems like a fairly popular one, and I really like the writing. I actually really like the writing because, like, not to sound a little egotistical, but this lady, this writer, I don't know if they're actually a woman or not. This person basically writes the same way I would. So I'm like, dang, I like that. I like that. That's exactly the way I would write it. I can't believe we're so close to finishing off the Zodiacs. Like, I know! Just a few more months and we get to meet Hans. We get to finally meet Hans. I'm excited. Who's gonna be the Hans Zodiac? And in a year of basically, like, even though, like, this is technically Year of the Snake, like, let's be real, Uma Musume came out this year and has been dominating. This is Year of the Hans. This is Year of the Hans. Kupitan with no bow, got it? What? Oh, like the story. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like Kupitan, except Kupitan is all twisted and messed up. Hans? No! Hans. H-O-N-S-E. It's like a way of saying horse. It's like messed up way of saying horse. Oh yeah, how are your Umas? I feel so bad to say this. I feel so bad saying this because I really enjoy Uma Musume. But I haven't been playing because I have been so busy with freelance work. Like, it's like all I can do just to play Granblue Fantasy, but I've been almost exclusively playing it full auto. And like, yeah, so I've had, like, Uma Musume has fallen to the wayside, even though I really enjoy it. And I feel bad because, like, Flayon messaged me all these guys. Like, he was just like, look, this is the way to the best Uma. This is the route you need to take. And I was like, oh, I want to do this. And he's like, here, read this. And then I feel bad because I haven't really used it. Like, I'm sorry. Someday I'll get around to doing Hexa and Lucy Zero, but I'm scared, so I just full auto game too. I haven't been doing Lucy Zero and Hexa because, yeah, they're not full autoable, and I feel bad about that. But to be honest, I really kind of want to try Hexa in an element other than light. I think I have all the materials to be Primal Fire in Hexa. So I kind of want to try that. Like, I got a lot of good materials, you know? Hold on, let me show you, like, my grand weapons. Oh, let me put this element. Look at that. I got 3 Lord of Flames. I actually have 2 of these. One of them is in my stock, so I've got 2 of these. I've got 3 of these. I've got 2 of these. Like, I've got this. Like, I think I'm pretty good to go on Fire Primal. I have 1 Yule Dagger, but like, so like I'm missing a 2nd Yule Dagger, but like I think I can still make it work, you know? And I have like all the relevant units. I think I have all the relevant units. I've got Atum and Yule, and like, yeah, like I'm pretty good. Oh yeah, have you taken a look at the new Guild Wars skins? I haven't. Maybe. Let's see if I earned 100 million yet. I'm at 80. This is so pathetic. This is so pathetic, you guys. Ugh. I will get my 100 million in at least... I think it'll go easier once I can full auto, like, for several minutes at a time. And it's not like I'm very out of date with my dark. So it's gonna take me a while. I'm not competing in the, like, higher difficulties. Like, I don't have Sario. I don't have, like, the latest grids or anything like that. Like, my current grid is... Look at this. Look how free it is. This is a free grid. I mean, it's nice that a free grid can do X+. Okay, so maybe the summons are... Oh, I never even filled those out. But yeah, you can see, like, it's mostly free. Other than, like, Howmal and 000. So my dark is not that impressive, to be honest. I mean, the weapons are all free. This is a free grid. Axel has been playing a lot. Yeah, Axel's been playing Uma Musume like crazy. I've been watching him play. Even though I don't comment on like all the boys' streams, I still watch them. I watch them a ton. I always have them on in the background while I'm getting work done. Technically, right now I have Flayon's stream in the corner. I'm not I'm kind of eyeing it, but I'm watching it to support it. Obviously, I'm paying attention to you guys. I overdosed with Hexathaw while farming bullets. That's why I also need to do Hexa and Lucy Zero. Like, I need to farm bullets super badly. I need to get these new bullets. I'm nowhere near ready for them. I need to do the new, like, thingy. I need to do the new thingy. The new side quest. The farm calls, exactly. I'm so behind on farming bullets. Like, literally, that's too much work right now. I don't have time. I have to focus on freelance work. I wake up. I read BL, and then I go get my coffee, or I take a shower, then I go get my coffee, and then I have to start work. My new work hours are great, by the way. They're, like, it's 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., so I have to be at work earlier. But the nice thing is that I get off at 4 p.m., so I can I still have a day left to do things, you know? Also, nowadays, these raids can clear if one person messes up. Ooh, that's nice. I'd like Light to get some new tech in, like, Lucy Zero and Hexa. We're pretty solid on our current tech, like, and we have been for a while. There's been no real developments. So I'm kind of waiting for the newest stuff. Cuz I like to play more in Light cuz Light makes me comfy. But I know I need the trophies and other elements too, so I got to at least do that at some point. And yeah, I will try Wind and Water as suggested cuz I think I can do those Magna in Hexa and Lucy Zero. Cuz my Water Magna is really pretty good. And so is my Wind Magna. I mean, Wind Magna has always been pretty solid, so I think Wind is more unit based than anything. So it's like, yeah, I think I got this. In total, I farmed 1,000 Fall Zero mats and 500 Examax. Man, I wish I were you! I wish I were you! You're wiser than I am. I'm so lazy. I still need to finish my Opus weapons. Like, I think I'm done with my Draconic weapons, but I could always use extra mats to switch, like, jewels and stuff. But now I need it for the bullets, too. Like, I need... How many feathers and, like, jewels do you need for the bullets? From Hexa and Lucy Zero. How many do you need? Man, I wish I could get better at Granblue. I'm like a beginner when it comes to strength. We all start somewhere in Granblue Fantasy. Like, seriously, like, don't ever feel like you're not strong enough in Granblue. There's always something to do, and there's always a way to progress. And even though it gets harder to free to play in higher difficulties, it's not impossible to free to play in higher difficulties. And I feel like the game is generous enough that progression can feel like tangible. Like it feels real, you know what I mean? It's just it's just a matter of time. The Futsu tech in File Zero looks nice and super technical. Yeah, it's easy. Although I'm using... Hold on, I'm just gonna do a new... There we go. I'm using... What am I using right now that I haven't used in a while? Is my Lucy 2 here? No, that's my Hexa. I'm still using this for Hexa. This is my Lucy 2. And I used the same thing for my Hexa solo, basically. This is my Hexa solo. Which I'm still very proud of, by the way. I don't know how I did that, man. I worked so hard to solo him in Light. I was like, man. It was honestly really fun because, like my adrenaline was, like, crazy at max. Like, my heart was pumping. Like, I was sweating. Like, getting toward the end. Like, I love it when Granblue makes me feel that way. You'll need 500 Hexa and 200 Lucy. I see. Well, at least Hexa's a little easier. I can definitely do... Well, no, Hexa moves so fast nowadays. I need to actually play Hexa, like, at modern speeds. I don't know if I can do modern speeds, because people are finishing it in, like, 7 minutes. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm not fast enough. I think I would heck up. Because the current... When you use this team right here, you need time for Sandalthun to get his, like, thing ready. They clear in less than 3 minutes. How am I supposed to set up? What is a Light player supposed to do? Light is all about setting up crap. Okay, maybe there is some tech that I don't know about. Is there... Can somebody show me, like, link me a video of, like, what a Light player is doing in a 3-minute Hexa? In a 5-minute Hexa? Like, what are Light players doing? Floundering? How do you move that fast? Because I'm like, I don't understand how you can do it that quickly. The loading screens are practically 3 minutes with all the charges, like with all the ulging that you do. Currently saving crystals for the next Divine Generals banner. That's smart. I think I'm not gonna get Snake, which I'm sad about because Snake is my year. I'm year of the Snake, but I'm not gonna get Snake. In my experience, Hexa is much harder. That's what everybody's... Yeah, it seems so. The problem is there's a large gap between newer players and faster players, and you can take like 4 turns in Light Kengo Hexa. What do you mean you can take like 4 turns in Light Kengo Hexa? Like you just only do 4 turns in the entire run? But then how do you guard for 40? Do you just bring Alexiel? And then you just... How do you live? What? I need to see a video of this in action. I don't understand. So you just Alex in the faster one. And then... So you do... But then how do you survive? How do you live? Because you get hella damage done against you. What? How do you... I don't get it. Ready for Fususia in October? No. I'm not ready at all. You don't take damage if you don't... So then... You don't clear the pearl or anything like that? Do you clear the pearl in light, or do you just like... Or all you do is clear the pearl, basically? You just set up to clear the... Like, you set up, you summon Alex, and then you... clear the pearl. And that's all you do is light? You just chill? Who's your party? If it's not Sandalphon that you're using, who's your party? You just want to make sure you attack into the jinxes, then clear pearl and mash attack. Mash face on attack button. What? Can you make a video of it for me sometime so I can kind of visualize what's going on? I get it. Like, I get it, but still. Cosmos Horus. Oh, so it's basically... So you are Kengo. So you basically do this party right here. And, like, what? Replace... Like... Baja with Alexiel would probably work? I mean, even Grand Order. Like, Grand Order would work just fine, too. It's not like you're doing crazy damage. You're more letting other people do crazy damage. Yes, that party auto-wins Fazio and Hexa, too. I see, I see. I would still need to watch somebody do it to feel confident in it. But I wouldn't mind 3-minute hexas. I certainly wouldn't mind. I need to, like, yeah, I still need to practice the raids. Because it's been a while. I got comfy in Hexa for, like, a minute. And then I was doing solos in Hexa. Well, solos. I've done one successful solo. And then I was like, I'm good. Feed me all the tutorial videos. That's what I'm saying. That's what I need is tutorial videos. I like watching them visual. Yeah, it's better to keep your damage after 40% in my opinion in case one pearl doesn't clear. I get it. Sadly, it won't help me clear my fear of co-op rooms. I'm scared of co-op rooms. I really only play with friends. I'll never forget years ago when I was doing Bluecilius, back when that was still a hard raid, and I misunderstood what the room needed. And I failed the room, and they were like, oh, the English speaker messed up. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not Japanese, and I don't know what happened. I thought I could beat it, and I failed. I felt bad. Year of the Wood Rat in Chinese Zodiac, symbolizing intelligence, adaptability, and creativity. Or Year of the Haunts. Almost. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bed. Glad I had the chance to show up and say hi. Well, I'm glad you did too. Hopefully someday I can stream at like 4:15. A little bit earlier, so like so almost 2 hours earlier than usual. It'd be like kind of nice. That's why I started bringing Chilin even in co-ops to push 15% more effectively. Oh. Yeah, I guess in those rooms having Chilin would be very a good idea too, huh? Versusia needs 10 characters for each party. What do you think is gonna happen? Oh god, it's gonna be so scary. 10 characters is gonna be insane. Like, there's gonna be people doing some really crazy stuff. Good night. I'm seriously like, I forgot about the fact that like Versusia is gonna require more party members. Oh, it's gonna be crazy. Oh, I mean to ask, did you finally ever catch up on mains? Yes, I did. I'm all caught up on main story quest. And I'm so excited for part 3, which is next month. I'm super hyped about it. I've like I basically caught up on main story quest. I only was like a week or 2 behind. I think I was a couple weeks behind on part 2 before I finally read it. And I ended up reading all of part 2 of the final arc. And I ended up reading like Sariel's event like the day after, so it was a lot of GBF reading. I took my mind off of freelance work to do some Granblue reading. It was really nice. And I really liked the Sariel event too. The Sariel event was really nice. What? Finally concluded the Estalucia story arc after almost 12 years. By the time we get Horse, will be a new story. Yeah, I'm wondering how they're gonna do... Because they said like the end of this is like the end of main story quest part 1. And I was like, really? What's part 2 gonna even be about? I'm really excited to see what they do with part 2. Although, I can't imagine it's gonna be like, it's gonna take 12 years to finish. I feel like they're gonna plan it out so that like we don't have like such a big gap. At least that's my assumption. It seems to be gearing up for some crazy stuff, but it could also be finished like in part 1. I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm looking forward to it nevertheless, because I enjoy reading main story quest. There's been a lot of hype moments in the past 2 updates. So I'm like really, like, I mean, like, they've been so hyped that I'm like, what are they possibly gonna do for part 3? What's gonna be maximum hype? What are they leading up to? And I have confidence in them to stick the landing. And then Sariel's story was really, really cute and sweet, and there was a lot of like, I saw that like, I mean, there's obvious parallels between Sariel and Belial's relationship, which is like parallels to Lucifer and Sandalphon's relationship. And I saw some fans getting upset about that, and I don't quite understand why they were upset. I think they felt like it, like, was a cheap imitation, I think. But I don't think it has to be one-to-one. I think it's an interesting... I think what they did was cool. Sariel is his own character. He's not like Sandalphon. Just like Belial is his own weird critter. Who's nothing like Lucifer. That, and I don't see like their... Like, I know a lot of people see Sandalphon and Lucifer's relationship as romantic. I've never quite seen it that way. I've never quite seen it that way, so maybe that's why I'm like fine with it. I always thought it felt like more of a familial relationship. That was just like my personal interpretation. So like Sariel giving like unconditional kindness and love to Belial like also feels like familial to me. So I feel like it's more equal in my head. Even though Belial has no real way of reciprocating that emotion. But at the same time, he has sort of a soft spot for Sariel, so it's like in his own way reciprocating. Something about it interfering with Belial and Lucilius. I mean, pretty obvious that Belial literally loves one person and it's Lucilius. I don't think it interferes with that at all. Because Sario feelings for Belial and Belial's feelings for Sario aren't the same thing. Like, their relationship is completely different. Belial literally loves one person in the existence of history romantically, and that's Lucilius. IMO. I don't think it interrupts it at all. It's just adding to... It's like a new dynamic. You can have multiple relationships with multiple people. Weird critter is how I'm gonna describe Belial from now on. He's a weird critter. What else can I say? Hello. I'm doing alright. I'm doing great. It's nice to finally be back to streaming, even though I'm still super busy, and part of me was like, should I delay it another month while I get more work done? But no, I'm not. I'm streaming. I may not be able to stream every day, but I'm still gonna do my best. For you guys. And for me. I like it. It's kind of a nice mental break. It's forcing me to sit here and play Granblue Fantasy. People were upset at Lucifer and Cosmos's report. I know that happened in the event. I don't remember what happened in their I remember being hype about it. I thought it was awesome. I don't remember what they talked about. Have you gotten any new stuff this summer in Granblue? I got some things. Hold on, let me show you. I got some things. I didn't get all of the units, but there wasn't a huge number of things to get this time. They had like only very little things. Yukata, summer, and then I'm gonna do formal. So I got Ilsa in a scam. And then I got Frau from Rolls. I got Frau from Rolls and I got Ilsa in a scam. So I got lucky. But I haven't used Ilsa yet in any grid because I've just been doing full auto stuff. And then I got Optum, I got Siete, I got Cassius, the most important one. Obviously, he's the most important. Look at that ring. Very important. I got Kupiton and Izmir in scams, and then I got Lykurwa in a scam. I'm like... I think Cassius and Atum were the only ones... Cassius, Atum, and Frau were the only ones I actually rolled. I got a Siete and Kupiton and Izmir and Korwa through scams. They spoke with one another for hundreds of years over what to do with the primal beast left behind Thor. Uni inspired their relationship. The only one who knows Lucifer better than Cosmos is Lucilius. Oh. Maybe I should reread the event. What do you think of the new N3 grid plus gacha weapon deals? Oh, like where they basically gave away a whole grid? What can I say? I got a little bit of money and I purchased it without thinking. I went and I purchased the fire one for Zeto's weapon. And that way I could have 2 of her weapon. I just literally purchased it for like the 10 ticket and the grand. I was like, let's go. You know what? More reasons to spend money on Granblue. I'm one of those people where, like, if I have the money, and literally I haven't been... honestly, I don't have money. I'm kind of at the top of my credit spending at the moment, not gonna lie. But I'm hoping that money will roll in soon. But I decided to irresponsibly spend money on Granblue because I love Granblue. Astron, yay! Thank you for the membership! Let's go! Member for 5 months! You're awesome. I'm not worthy. Aw. You guys always spoil me every stream and it makes me so happy. It makes me feel so welcome back. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little tired. I don't know if I'll be able to do too much this Guild War, but I'm hoping to at least get 1 billion honors casually. I don't know, because I don't really have good dark grids. And I'm missing key dark units. Like, I don't have Sariel, and I think Sariel's gonna be, like, pretty key this Guild War. And I am so upset that I spent, like, 170 rolls for this dude. I'm so upset that I spent 170 rolls for this guy just in case. Watch him not even be useful for Light Guild Wars. 170 rolls for this dude. Just in case. People speculating that he was gonna be hella useful. But you never know. What if he does become useful? And then I'm like, ah, good thing I spent the rolls. You never know. I mean, I didn't purchase any of the rolls. I didn't purchase any rolls. They were all, like, saved up crystals. But I could have used those crystals for somebody I wanted. You know? But yeah, like, what was it? 50,000 yen? For a grand weapon, a grid... Which the grid is like whatever, unless you're like a newer player. But a grand weapon and a 10 ticket, like, I think that's a pretty good deal. Especially if you need the grand weapon. I was like, you know, Granblue has been coming up with more and more ways to like monetize, and I keep falling for it all. Because like I don't mind, because I spend so much time playing Granblue. Even like when I'm not, like when I'm getting work done, I'm still full autoing it in the background. Like I still invest a lot in this game, even when I'm like at max busy. The USD exchange rate is still good, right? I sure hope so. Hold on. Yen to USD. So... Oh, it's 5,000 yen. 5,000 yen is $33. Yeah, it's still really good. It's not that... Yeah, it's really good. It's okay. It's going to go to Relink too. I pray. I pray. I would love a Relink too, please. Please and thank you. I'm glad that light units really didn't get... Like, I'm glad light was... They were gentle to light this summer. Because last year, they just, like... Last year, light, has been just so crazy. Last year, light was so crazy. And, like, they really haven't done anything crazy with light this year. We got, like, what, Yukata? We got Yukata... Vikala, right before Guild Wars. And that was really only needed if you full autoed, which I didn't. So I didn't actually need her, really. I mean, she's nice to have, though. I use her in, like, the solo event for the free quest for Hexa. I use her in my full auto for that, so she's still very useful. She's useful for a lot of full auto stuff. And then I got Korwa. Is Scam. So I was like, yay! So I feel like very gentle to light players. I don't think any light summons have been this year, right? Ugh! Yeah, not really. Hatsu, how do you feel about donations? I'll take your money. Do what you want. Never feel any pressure to donate. Fan, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to Cool Cat. And thank Thank you very much. I'm glad to be back. I'm very happy to be back. I will do my best to stream in between all of the craziness that's going on right now in my life. Shut up and take my money. Stop! That's too much money! That's too much money! Thank you! Asteria, thank you! Oh my goodness! I thought you were gonna do like $10 or something, which I would have been grateful for, absolutely. But I was like, dang! 100 buckaroos? For Trails in the Sky for you? Oh, so now the pressure's on. Now I need to play Trails in the Sky, huh? Wah! Now I need to play Trails in the Sky. Wow! Alright, I will try and buy Trails in the Sky and play it, even though that's a really long adventure. Oh god. I don't know how I'm gonna find the time to play it, but I'll do my best. I will, I promise. I downloaded the demo. And I was like, I need to find time to stream the demo. But maybe I should just stream the game instead. Maybe? Do you have Syndrillin, by the way? It might be lower lockout than bait. Really? I have Syndrillin. Also, hi, it's so good to see you again. You too! Hello! The lockout isn't terrible with Fate, though. Like, I'm fine, but, what does Syndrillin have? I've done nothing with her! Is this fine? Is she just good right out of the box for this? Insta-CA at Battlestar? Oh... So she's probably fine. You know what? I'm just gonna... Let's try it. I'm just gonna... Let's see if it works. Oh, that uncap art is cute. I like this uncap art. I've never really looked at it before. I didn't know that she had value. Alright, let's try this. I need to level her up. Upgrade. Whatever, it doesn't matter. None of this matters. There we go. Let's up awakening level. I'm curious. And character to bonuses. Attack. Extended mastery. I'm gonna have to deal with none. Let's get something with CA damage. No! Something with CA damage. What? This is an amazing ring for the wrong character. What? Attack plus 3,000, skill damage cap plus 15%? That's so messed up. Oh, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this because I'm tickled. That would have gone hard for Tanya or Tavna. Oh, this is so messed up. I'm just gonna keep it on there because why not? But man, where's my CA damage? Will you stop? Oh, that was such a good ring. You know, good enough. Not amazing, but good enough. I'm gonna use... I have so many earrings. Sure. Alright, let's, Let's see if this works. Maybe? Oh, ooh, it does! I like how you have to pay money for her to use her skill. Really? I haven't really looked at what she does. She costs money? Ooh, this is nice. Oop. Hold on. I just want to turn it off because a big yellow button is bugging me. Oops. Thank you for the tech. I don't know anything about Dark. Dark is a mystery to me. I still need to do my Dark subby solo. I've literally been sleeping on doing. I could have done this like 6 months ago, but I haven't. She's in debt. She needs money. I have so much money to give. Speaking of money, I'm sleeping on this. There we go. Now I can get Snick. I can't believe I forgot about Snick. I get so close to soloing Hexa and Light, but my Dark Opus isn't uncapped at 2:30, so I run out of time. Your Dark Opus in Light Grid? Are you soloing in Dark or Light? Hold on, let me see. How many Snicks do I have? How many? Where's the snake again? Treasure? Summons? Sell treasure. Oh, I only have 85. Well, let's up that number. I want more money. Look at all this money I have. It's not enough. It's not enough until it's all the way across the page and out of the page. Dark Opus is the name of the series. Really? You can tell how much I pay attention to terminology in this game. I thought it was just Opus. How many rupees? I have many rupee. 100. I have 124 million. Almost 125 million rupees. I love rupees. I love making money. There was a point where I was almost out of this. Like, I think I was nearly out when the original, like, when the Eternals started becoming 6-star, and it cost a lot of money to uncap them. I was actually running out of money for them. How many pots did I break for the rupees? I don't know. I have a lot of pots, though. I'm pretty good on pots at the moment. Blah! Fall Weapon's name is Dark Opus. That's crazy. I can't believe I didn't think of that all this time. There are some things that are so obvious in this game that I definitely don't pay attention to enough. I used to run out of half pots all the time. Like every guild war, I swear I ran out of them, but I'm somehow doing really good. Even though I have like a bunch of dailies. Look, I have 4,000. I'm doing fine. I was really happy I didn't run out during Light Guild Wars. Cat brain? That's true. That's a fact. I'm always cat brain. How many pots did you break for the rupees? Link would be jealous. Stop! I need to play Zelda games. I literally have so little experience with Zelda. I played Zelda on NES. There was like a Zelda 2 on NES. I don't know which one I beat. And then I played a little bit of... I played Oracle of Seasons on Game Boy Advance, I think. And I played like an hour of Wind Waker. And then I played like 20 hours of Breath of the Wild. And I didn't get anywhere. I didn't even get to a town. I just ran around. And then I was like... And then I found an island where they take away all your stuff. And I was like, oh, I'm good. And then I stopped playing. I accidentally ran into a late island, I think. How is your cat doing, by the way? My cats are amazing. Goose just jumped on the desk. Literally as you asked. Goose is now on my desk. Hi, Goose. Did you hear her meow? Hi, Goose. She's like walking... Goose! Let's go! I got 100 million honors! Goose! Hi, Goose. Yes? Are you doing good? Goose, speak! She did! She meowed back! Yeah! I'm sorry, the microphone's in the way. I'm sorry, I'm playing Guild Wars. Come here. Come here. Come here. Look. Here. Meow. Ugh. I'm trying to get her to meow or... She's squirming. She's squirming. Ugh. Off she goes. She was like purring as I was holding her, but I couldn't get her close enough to the mic. Okay, so now I need to wear this outfit. Outfit. You heard her? Did you hear her purring? She's like, she keeps walking across the thing, so if you like hear her, like if you hear a noise, that's just her walking. She just, okay, she's gone now. Okay. I'm officially a soldier who's been drafted to Guild Wars. Chat. I'm doing my part. There's me. I'm doing my part. Is nobody else doing their part this Guild Wars? Am I the lone soldier? No, everybody's doing way more than I... Wait! How many honors do you need to get for the third outfit? If you need to get 1 billion... Basically like 1 billion honors to get the second outfit. How many honors for the third one? $5 billion? What? Well, I'm not getting that this Guild Wars. If this was like Guild Wars, it would be all over. What are you doing, Goose? Goose! Stop it! Stop! She was eating something that she's not supposed to be eating. I can hear her chewing on plastic in the background. I'm like, can you not? Conscripted to the Silk Song mines. I don't know how to play Silk Song. Alright, who's doing good and who's... Oh wait, what is my rank now? Look, 104,000. I'm almost top 100k without even trying. I've got 16,000 meat. Why do pets always try to kill themselves? I know! What's up with that? Atsu's back. I am. I'm back. I'm here. Look, all of my... Look at that. They're like... I just reached 100 million just now, and there are people doing 100 million, like, today alone. Ferrets have joined the chat. Look at this! 600 million, almost 700. Model always ranks during Guild Wars, so that's no surprise. Let's see. So many people. There I am, number 11. Doing terribly. Axel. Axel is either 29th or 30th place with 0 honors. Axel's not even ranking. And yet, if my crew ever kicks him out, I will riot. I'm not contributing much, so... Ooh! My game froze. There we go. Axel's on League Mines. I know, he's in the League Mines, and Umamusume Mines. $5 billion, that's 100 NM250. It's... See, though, like, that sounds reasonable when you say it out loud. But I know that I'm not going to be able to do that quickly. Is there any saving him? No, once League has a hold on you, there's nothing you can do. League-itis. It's deadly. And it could happen to you. Call his mom. Hi, Axel's mom. Which one, JP Axel or English Axel? Wait, what? What do you mean? What did I say? Also known as Ligma? Espanol Axel? He has definitely tried speaking Spanish before on stream. JP Axel and English Axel are like a different... It's true. They are, like, it is like different people. He's so much more, like, normal in Japanese. I think it's kind of amazing how language changes your personality. I mean, I'm sure some people are the same between languages, but you know, a lot of people... So glad I stopped playing League 4 years ago. I'm curious about League. I technically worked on, like, a League IP for a year, so obviously I'd be curious about it. Like, I worked on Wild Rift for a year. So I'm, like, curious about it. But I think I'm bad at, like, MOBA stuff. So I think it would be... Not because it's a bad game, it would just be a frustrating experience because it's not my kind of game, you know what I mean? But I like the characters in the lore. Okay, League with a stack of 5 friends is one of the best. Yeah, I guess if you're playing with friends, it's really fun, huh? I can see that for sure. But I'm not good at playing group activities. You guys, like, I've done, like, what? 2 collabs ever? Technically, like, 1 collab with AJT, and then I did, like, sort of group stuff. Like, I don't do collabs that often, so I can't imagine I would find, like, 5 people to play League with. Unless I just messaged Axel one day and was like, can you teach me League? I don't know, maybe he would go for it. He'd be like, an excuse to play League? No, I don't think he'd want to babysit me. I wouldn't want to babysit me. Oh, that game seems hard. Simbali Rudolph would be proud. My horse Oshi, my Umamusumoshi, as I call her. She's my Umamusumoshi. In JP, they have LTK or Kasen League where your team has to practice for 3 months together. I saw a lot of YouTubers and stream cry in that event and they all became close friends. Whoa! That's interesting. League has a Counter-Strike level learning curve. Counter-Strike amazes me because, like, that game is like, Counter-Strike is like, how long has it been out? Counter-Strike's been around for at least like 15 years, right? 20 years? And yet, like, consistently, if you go on Steam, there's like 700,000 people playing it constantly. How is a game that successful? That's incredible. I think that's really impressive to have a game that kind of, like, retention. I once pulled a knife in CS and then proceeded to sell it to buy a bunch of games on Steam. I guess you got a super rare knife? Is that what is that the tech? Should I be playing Counter-Strike to get rare items that I can sell for video game money? The new one is like 12-ish years old. I have no idea, to be honest. The good part is when you start, you don't understand the insults people throw at you. Oh god, I'd get so many insults. I'd be like the worst player. Like, I'm sure starting Counter-Strike as a new person is like way too hard right now. It's all established players. How do you even start as a newbie? Battle said League is fun, people just need to give it a chance. That's how I feel about Granblue. Granblue is fun, people just need to give it a chance. I like that everybody has like a game that they gravitate toward that makes them happy. So I'm never gonna be like, why would you like that game? Like, it's a terrible game, like blah blah blah. I'm never gonna be like that. I can make jokes and stuff like that, but if people enjoy League and they're playing it in a healthy manner, then I think it's good that they get to enjoy it. It's same thing with 14. 14 is not for me. At least I don't think it is. But there are so many people who love it and it makes them happy, so of course I'm gonna celebrate that fact. I think it's great that people can play a game that makes them happy. So all positives, all love from me, as far as I'm concerned. I bought like 15 cases for fun because I saw a bunch of vids and then pulled a I won once and never again and it stopped. That's funny. I need to start with a friend. I need to start League with a friend or I need to start Counter-Strike with a friend? Both? I imagine League, huh? I like the idea, like, when I think I've told this story before, but so I worked at Riot for a year and had a wonderful time. It was a magical experience. Totally blessed. Loved the environment. Loved the campus. Like, I mean, it was a 10 out of 10. Absolutely loved everything about working at Riot. And I remember my first day there. The supervisor who was looking out for me was like, your name stood out from the pack because we have a league champion, one of the classic league champions is named Leona. And I was like, whoa, did my name help me stick out to get this job? Name privilege. I mean, my skills also help me. Like, I have a lot of skills. It's not just my name. I had to do 3 interviews. So I'm like, you know, I worked really hard. But at the same time, like, you know, it doesn't hurt. If you want to work at Riot, maybe try having the same name as the league champion, huh? Have you ever tried that? I didn't know there was a League champion named Leona until I started. And I thought she looked really cool. Legally changing my name for a resume. Exactly. I don't know about CS, but League doesn't explain enough if you start absolutely solo. It's kind of like Minecraft. Hold on. I have like a cat hair on my face. It's itching. Ah. Ah. Yeah, like, when I started Minecraft, I had no idea what to do and nothing is explained. There's no tutorial. So I literally just relied on chat to tell me how to play Minecraft. I literally started the game and was like, well, guys, tell me what to do. And it worked out that way. That'll happen when you have cat ears. Oh. If you want to understand League in a funny way, watch this one. Introduction to League of Legends featuring Kasen. Oh, Kamito! I may try it. I may try to. I may try to in between everything. I have so many videos I need to watch. I finally, like, literally, like, ages after it ended, I finally finished the Apothecary Diaries, Season 2 yesterday. Oh my god. Like, I was, like, 4 episodes behind. And I finally just decided to eat it, like, or to watch it while eating. I was like, alright, I'm giving myself a well-deserved break. So I ended up watching it, like, with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. First you mine, then you craft. That's what's great about it. Minecraft is amazing. I forgot how to play, though. I don't remember how to play at all. If you played RTS back in the day, it helps with the gameplay. I see, I see. I just started. I'm only on, like, episode 5. Apothecary Diaries is really good. You're gonna enjoy it. I really like the anime. And they announced season 3 is in development. So I'm looking forward to that. I like how I said the most important thing in League of Legends is to mute all chat. That makes sense to me, to be honest. In general, I think it makes sense to mute chat in video games. And only, like, listen to your friends, basically. There's no big animes this season other than Lord of Mysteries. My friend, a friend of mine was recommending Lord of Mysteries. He said it was very high budget. So it was, like, really interesting. So I actually do want to watch that one. Hold on, is he in that dumb? Lord of Mysteries. PTVA, I don't know. Hold on, I have to look up if he's actually in it. Doesn't look like he is. He's just recommending it for love of the game. That's pretty good. It's kind of confusing if you don't know the series a little. So should I read the manga before watching the anime? I feel like I haven't read, like, any manga in forever. I keep trying to read manga, but there's no time to read it, and I'd rather just read BL. I'd rather just read BL if I have time to read manga. I would recommend just watching it over reading it. Okay. They were basically told to animate the first 75 chapters in 3 episodes. What? Oh, that's a big jump. That's crazy. That does sound like it moves super fast. I took a dubbing class recently, and I dubbed a certain character, and the lady who was in charge of it was like, you should practice this archetype. Like, you should watch anime with this, like, archetype. Like, you need to do more of this archetype. Like, this is gonna be your bread and butter if you want to dub anime. And I was like, yeah, I want to dub anime. She told me that the moe tragic heroine would be a good archetype for me because I read that in class. And she was like, "That's you can do that. You can get the subtle nuances of a tragic heroine, but you have the moe voice." And I'm like, "Really? Me? Goodness. I'll voice whatever you want in an anime. I'll voice the moe tragic heroine. I'll voice the best friend. I'll voice the boss. I'll voice the little boy that's really annoying. Whatever you want. I'm here for it. If you did ever actually want to play League, I don't mind ever teaching people. I literally just finished a game. That's right, you do play a lot of League, huh? Same goes for TFT 2XKO. I'm curious about, speaking of TFT, I did enjoy TFT, okay? I did actually enjoy TFT. I was terrible at it, but I really enjoyed it. So I'm actually really curious about the new, what is it, Honkai Nexus Anima? Because that basically looks like Pokemon meets TFT. And so I'm like, ooh, I'm kind of curious about this one. Pokemon meets TFT sounds kind of cool. Time to find games with undubbed moe characters for you to practice on. Yeah, I need to practice more. The beta application for Honkai Nexus literally asked for your TFT rank. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so not subtle. Not subtle. Are you gonna play it then if you have the beta application? Did you submit? I mean, I'll be like a terrible player at it, but I think it'll be really fun. So I kind of want to play it. I apply, but I DK if I'll get in. Ooh. And like for me, like I never played. I played like an hour of Genshin Impact, like maybe a couple hours of Genshin Impact. Not at launch, but maybe like a year after launch, I think. And I played like a little bit of the beginning of Honkai Star Rail before I dropped it. And so I'm just like, I'm never really like, and I was quite late to the game. And that's not, I didn't drop it because I disliked it. I just, time. It's so hard to invest in a long-term game. So sometimes I look at like the Honkai stuff and I'm like, man, I should probably play one of those. But start it from the beginning, you know? So who knows, maybe this will be my kind of game. I can start it from the start. I can be Honkai TFT. Because I think it looks fun. Oh. Did I not do my adventuring? Huge success! I'm almost at adventure level 15. Go out again. Can I do the next area yet? Area selection. Pick. Ooh, I'm strong enough to go in the next area. I'm gonna go adventuring. There we go. Man, every time I talk about gachas, I remember Dragalia and I cry a bit. Aww, I'm sorry. Dragalia was cute. It's kind of weird. I don't want to sound doomer, but every other auto chest besides TFT has kind of died. Unsure how this one will go. I think having the Honkai name, like being a MiHoYo game, is kind of like gonna help it. I think that alone makes it quite competitive as long as they make a competent version. So I guess we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, you can get another person with burn yet. No, I don't think I got another companion. I don't think I have another companion. Hold on, go home. Go home. I don't think I... Whoa! Oh, I got the cucumber with the unfortunate image. Oh, it's such unfortunate placement. Oh, no. Oh, it's so bad. Rewards weren't obtained as the adventure wasn't finished. Characters? VOD deleted. Look, I only have one pal. Oh, a new pal will join you. Clear the side story Divine General's Assembly. Reach adventure. Really? Oh, I have to clear Auguste of the Dead and side stories? Hold on, let's do that real quick. Going on a little adventure. Adventure. Where is Auguste of the Dead? I thought I cleared it. It's not here? Oh, it's summer, that's right. It is summer. I can't believe I never cleared this. Wow, that was so much work. I can't believe it. Wow. That's crazy. Alright, now we gotta go adventuring. I have another pal. Caution, you don't have enough energy to— Oh! Oh no! We go small energy. Now we're adventuring together. Yay! God, the Meg trailer for Rising is so funny. Oh, Meg is so cute. I'm really excited that they already showed her English voice. Meg and Mari's English voices. I was like, oh! Cause I don't hear them when I record. I don't hear them at all, so I'm like, I don't know what they sound like until everybody else hears them. So I'm just like, wow! It's them! Hearthstone Battlegrounds doing fine also in the genre of auto battlers. Ooh. Maybe Nexus Anima is not a gacha in terms of gameplay, you just gacha for avatar cosmetics. I'm fine with gachaing for cosmetics. Did they reveal the names of Meg and Mari's VAs? No, they haven't. Oh wait, I just checked. You were the Anila English VA. Yes, that's me! That's me. Hello. I'm sure that statement was very confusing not knowing that. I'm here simply playing Guild Wars, though. Randomly appeared on my YouTube homepage. Really? Wow, I'm being pubbed out to YouTube. Leona, an Olivier and Guild Wars hero. That's right. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Unite and fight hero. Top 2K. I did it. Ask on New Year for sheep blessings. I will grant sheep blessings to all of you. I wonder how Meg will play. I don't know too much about fighting games, to be honest. I'm very bad at them. But I am curious how they all play, you know what I mean? Like, I'm slowly learning the different types of play. How has Willness ranked among the games, like, thingies, though? Like, how is Willness ranked? Is he a really good fighter? Is he, like, in the bottom tier? Or, like, what's his thing? Bro, thank you for subscribing! Aww! Thank you! I'm imagining a poster of Hatsu doing the "We Want You" pose for Guild Wars. No! I'm not contributing enough to Guild Wars to do this properly. I should make like a team. Man, I should make a team for... We're getting more stuff tomorrow, so actually maybe there's no point in creating a team for anything tonight. I need to see what other people do so that I can copy them. That's the Guild Wars strat. I came across a bunch of Willness when he released. They keep beating me. Oh, so Willness must be good. Actually, the same person who recommended to me Lord of Mysteries voices Willness in the English version. His name is Xander Movis. I saw him recently at a party and was like, "Hey! I haven't seen you in a minute!" I think he sounds so perfect as Willness, to be honest. He sounds so cute. Xander Persona 5, my favorite. Xander Persona 5. My goodness. Dark Guild Wars is rough without a rush. Guess what? Guess what? That's not a problem for me. That's not a problem for me. If I need a rush to do better on higher levels, that's not a problem. I have 175 gold moons. Gold moonaroonies. Now buy the funny dark book. I don't know what to buy. That's why I haven't bought anything. Look at all those gold moons. Look at all these chickens. You know what's fun? Willness with an artifact that gives buffs on single attacks. Willness with flurry is fun. I don't have that. I don't have that special one. I don't have that special, like, I don't have that special artifact that does that, that makes Willness, like, crazy. Regrettably. I should get it. I know there's some way that you can, like, manually get it. Using, Alchemy Lab, but I don't remember how to do that. Because I never touch Alchemy Lab. I mean, a rush is good, but maybe not just for Guild Wars. Yeah, it's true. It's fun for everything. The quirked up artifact. Yeah, it's the quirked artifact. If you want to have fun in fire, as you said, Higurashi can be nice. Yeah, so maybe, what if I did Higurashi? Like, it's because I have such a good fire grid and I like soloing fights. Maybe Higurashi is in the cards. What if? What if? I don't know. This music doesn't sound very Minecrafty. Is this music in the Minecraft soundtrack? It's very relaxing, though. I kind of like this relaxing Minecraft music. Even though it doesn't sound very Minecrafty to me. When's the next Hexa solo stream? I don't know. Yeah, Higurashi is more of a fun pick. That I can definitely recognize. And then there's fronting too, but to be honest, I feel like I'm so behind on dirt now. Siegfried requires like 6,000 of his weapon in order to compete now. Not interested. I know that you don't need all of that for hunting. Hunting kind of basically runs itself, but still. Like, let's look at what I got. For, like, my dirt stuff. This is what I'm using for Diaspora Host. Very very, like, outdated looking grid. It looks so bad, but it works perfectly for full autoing. This is my join. Hello! This is my join. This is a little bit more workable. That's a little bit more of a workable grid. Hey, it works. It works. That's all that matters. Here's my... Oh, wait. It's not for Leviathan. It's Leviathan M3. This is my M3 grid for Leviathan. I think those are the only runs I really use. Oh, but yeah, I think that's basically everything. That's my Womdis grid. Everything I have, I copy. I copy off the wiki. New class, we're using 300 Valor is outrageous. That is kind of crazy that they're like gating the classes that way. I like the delicate balance between Primal and Magna. I like that Magna is a lot more competitive than it used to be. Because for a while there was like a really big gap. And still, like, Primal is better, but like, the gap is closer. Let's see. Unite and Bite. Valor badges. I have 2,000 of these. So I should probably get this, huh? I have so many of these in stock, I should probably get them at some point. I like the delicate balance between Primal and my... Oh, yeah. My Primal dirt is not that great. But it's usable. I haven't been trading for things recently. So that's why I'm like, I have just a stockpile of Valor. I have so many badges. That's the one thing about like starting work early is I have to wake up earlier and like it's making me sleepy because I've been working so much. Like even after hours, like doing freelance work and stuff, I get really sleepy fast. So maybe it's good that I can stream earlier, because if I had to stream like late into the evening, it would be impossible. It would be like 40-minute streams. And I have to cook after this. I have to cook too, you guys. I started cooking again. So I got a funny story. So back in July, I was saving up for Flash in August to get Logia. Flash forward and I'm at Evo and I decide to do my daily 10 pull and I pull Fediel out of nowhere. I then go, well, time to get lich. And did you get lich? I think, you know, you should always do like a 10 pull at a special event. You should always do a 10 pull at a special event. Because you're gonna get something out of it. Ugh. Cat hairs everywhere in my room. I'm apparently mildly allergic to cats. Which is crazy, because there's literally cat fur everywhere in my room. You can't get it all. It's everywhere. If I don't wash my sheets every 2 weeks, like, they just become covered in cat fur. I'm kind of wondering if, like... Okay, so... Tell me this. When I wake up in the morning, after sleeping, my eyes are constantly watering and they kind of sting. And they stay that way until I get up and, like, go do stuff and go about my day. Like, I can wipe my eyes or whatever. But they just keep watering and stinging until I get up. Is that because, like, I'm sleeping with cats and, like, I'm allergic to cats, do you think? Is it allergies? And I just deal with it? I don't know what allergies are like. Definitely possible. Hello! Thank you, AJT! Nice to see you! In chat, anyway. I see you plenty on Twitter. Hehehe. I got 4 without sparking. Oh, that's incredible! Cat fur just starts spawning on everything if you own a cat. Yeah! And we have 4 cats in our house, so it's literally everywhere. And I'm not the best at cleaning. I'm not the best. I actually want to, like... When I get costs down, I kind of want to hire somebody to, like, deep clean my room. Because I'm just, like... I sweep and stuff like that, but I also hate cleaning. I really do. My room is clean, okay? There's not, like... It's not piled up with dishes or anything like that. I always wash dishes right away and, like... Stuff like that. And I always take out the trash. But I'm also just like... I hate cleaning. It's so not fun. It's so not fun. I am allergic to cats too, and that sounds identical to what I experience. I see, so it must be cat allergies. I'm glad you haven't unfollowed yet. I would never. Sometimes you RT nice art. I appreciate pretty art on my timeline. Because I follow a lot of artists too. That Evoker side story was peak. I made a Discord server icon for the crew I'm in at the end of that story. The Evoker side story... Evoker side story... Oh, the one where they all, like, met up finally for the first time? Probably allergies just a skill issue. Yeah! I guess this is maybe what allergies are like. But I mean, it's so mild, and it's not like my nose gets stuffy or anything like that, so I'm just gonna deal with it. Hase is officially the leader of the Evokers now. I know! We actually have a leader! I think that's kind of cute. Lobelia didn't do too much in the event, but he was still perfect in everything. He was just a little bit gay towards the tower, and the tower was a little bit gay towards him. And that's all I needed. Because I ship Lobelia and the tower so hard. They're just like, wow, maybe we should use that to kill each other sometime. The tower is like, yeah, we should use that to kill each other. That sounds awesome. And then they smooched. Got the leader role, but given one of the most underwhelming summer SSRs in recent times. Ah. So it was that bad, huh? I don't know anything about Wind. It was that bad? So then the past 2 Evokers got bad units, Frau and Hase? How did Lobelia luck out and get like an actual like meta unit? How did Lobelia get that lucky? That's kind of crazy. Because he's a freak? That's true. I love my little freak. Because he's the best? That's also true. I loved I really liked the Evoker event too. Geisenberger was so funny. Geisenberger, like, he just doesn't look like that kind of character, and then he opens his mouth and it's just like, oh my god. What are you? I appreciate both Geisenberger and Azazel getting events this year where they're like prominently featured. And that they bring up like their Manzai comedy stuff. They're so cute, both of them. Lich and Atum seem like the best of the summer. Atum I've seen used a lot in late game content, so he must be really good. I have Atum, I didn't get Lich. But I have Atum. He's so pretty. He's so gorgeous. I should just keep it here, the art here, just showing him like lounging like this. It's crazy how this isn't even the uncap art. That's just his base art. It looks incredible. I actually like the base art more than the uncap art for him, to be honest. That bit with Lobelia, Nier, and Hase made me smile. They are like the badasses of the group. Okay, Nier isn't a badass, but the person in need of mental health awareness. Atum is the sole reason Fire Olgi exists. At least it's night and day compared to before. I think I should look up Fire Olgi grids then. Higurashi comes into play in Fire Olgi, right? Too? So it's like there are good grids that use Higurashi and Atum in like Hexa and stuff, if I recall. I think I have all the materials to really solo Hexa. I'm curious about Higurashi now. Now that you've put it in my head, I'm like, that could be a potential solo weapon, huh? Can I do it without it? Yeah, but where's the fun in that? What if I want to have fun in my solo? Not that you need it, I'm sure. Because, like, I mean, look at my Hexa solo. I just used this. Just an ordinary weapon. I mean, granted, my grid was not, like, you know, my grid is pretty pricey. It's not crazy pricey, though. It's not completely crazy. It's a little more, like, you know, it's using Cosmos weapon. That's free. That's free. Sure, you have to pay for everything else, but some of it's kind of old. Like this. This is kind of old. This is kind of old. This they gave away for free. I got it for free anyway. There's also an interesting Fire Monodiver Olgi comp and... Ooh! Lyburn, do you have Twitter? If you do, can you send it to me on Twitter? I want to see. Let me recommend my daughter summer meeting with Higurashi. Do I have summer meeting? I don't think I have summer meeting. I don't have Twitter. Oh no. Leave it as a comment in this video once it's done. Leave it as a comment. Because I'm curious about it. Summer... I don't have it. I don't have summer meeting. Dang. I've been bamboozled. Oops. I didn't get this. There's literally only one result. There's only one character it could be. It's just Grimnir. And I think this, like, Grimnir's unit was pretty bad, right? Definitely not worth getting. He's not great? Yeah, okay. I see no reason why I should try to get him. I was disappointed we didn't get Osiris this summer. Maybe Day of the Dead for... I mean, I like that we got Autumn. Excuse me, I had to burp. I did it trying to get Florence and I got Lorraine instead. No! I'm sorry. Oh my god, if we can have all of the ladies, the hot ladies with the funeral look in Halloween, that would be pretty nice. Osiris for Halloween seems to match really well. I like that idea. She's kind of perfect for Halloween. One of my friends said, oh, what about Halloween Anilla? And I was like, no! I'll take any Anilla, don't get me wrong. But I want light Anilla for Valentine's. That's what I'm aiming for. Light Anilla for Valentine's. We have to aim big. Or Christmas Anilla. Holiday Anilla would also make me happy. Gambira hasn't had a new limited in a while. That's true too. But if Ikala can get 8,000 units, so, like, you know, over the years, so can Anilla. I think Anilla and Katara, or no, I think Katara and Vikala have the most units of the Zodiacs each. I think they have 4 each. I think so. Characters? Human? TUV... Vikala. Oh, she has 5. I'm still missing her base version, though. So Vikala has 5 units. That makes her the one with the most units. Try searching Granblue Fantasy Super Stable defeating Lucifer with Autumn Mana Diver. Alright, hold on. Let me copy this into YouTube so I don't forget. Oh, Axel's playing League of Legends right now. But I still have Flayon's stream up. So sorry. Super Stable defeating Lucifer with Autumn. Ooh, I found it. Oh, I should level up Anthuria. I don't have the second Yule dagger. It's a dagger, right? I can't remember. I don't have the second Yule dagger. I forgot what that weapon in the lower left is. I forgot what that weapon in the lower left is. This one. What is this weapon in the lower left? Lavirita? Okay, I have Lavirita. I can make that work. It's a katana? Okay, can I substitute the Yule katana for anything else, or is that pretty critical to have 2 of them? Should I aim for getting 2 of those things before I consider myself, advanced enough? I support Sunglasses Rat. You're gonna replace Yule with the other tempering weapon. Okay, okay. Oh wait, Fire Kumbira weapon? I don't have that! Summer Kumbira never came home for me. Oh no, so I definitely need to aim for that. I never got Summer Kumbira. Dang, so I'm gonna struggle for a little bit before I can do anything super stable, huh? I should get Fire Meeting, and I should get a second Yule. Life is tough when you're trying to become a premium grid, huh? I saw some grids that are pretty doable, though. For, like, somebody in my position. Oh, I have so much that I need to do. I'm gonna ignore it all. I did get Lavirita by pure chance, though. I wasn't aiming for him, I just got him by pure chance. Where is he? There he is. He's right there. Trying to Primal Fire? Like, yeah, like, I'm not, like, gunning hard for it, but I think I'm, like, 90% of the way there. 95% I would even wager. I think I'm literally just missing a second Yule Dagger, and then I'm pretty good to go. Like, it would be ideal if I had a third Zeta Spear, but I have two, and so that's fine enough. Like, I showed what I had earlier. Oops. I have a second Zeta Spear, it's in my stock. But I have 3 flames, I have... Yeah, I need one more Yule Katana, that's where I'm at. And I have the Fenny Staff, and like... I mean, I feel like I have good materials for it, you know? I'm most of the way there, and like, what I'm missing, I think I can fumble around with. There's a tempering thingy in one of the Malice Menace fights for fire. It's like tempering healing cap. Oh... That's Legion Void, right? Hold on, Legion Void. Does that work even with Magma Rush? Medium boost to fire allies attack, medium supplemental boost to fire to boost skill damage. Oh! Okay, this is workable. I can work with that. I need to do more Legion Void anyway, for the trophy. I like that formal Ilsa can work with Moon Society siblings. Aww. I need to use her in a party. I got lucky with her weapon, at least. I haven't used it yet, because I just haven't needed to. What was it, gun? So I got lucky with this weapon, because I got Ilsa in the scam that fully, like, it came with, like, a fully uncapped weapon. So I got this at 3 stars in the scam. I was like, I felt a little too lucky, you know? I was like, dang, I'm about to get hit by a car. So I need to look up grids that use this and take advantage of the fact that I have it. I haven't done anything with it. It's like a bit of a shame, you know? Not Truckun. It is Truckun. With the chair. Ilsa was pure cruelty. Such a good weapon and character, and an unexpected new series plus lower rates. Yeah, I know. That's kind of crazy. I'm hoping that because it's like a formal, like even though it's like technically like it's formal, but like, you know, so I'm excited for when they introduce male units to it too. But also, oh, I just realized, why have Valentine's Day Anilla when I can get formal Anilla? I love Valentine's Day Anilla. I love this thought. But what about formal Anilla? Oh, man. Anilla in a wedding dress? Yes, please. I just thought about it. I was like, wait a minute. I would love to get male formal stuff too, though. But there's literally like 3 male formals that I like. You know what? That's not true. Not 3 male formals, but like formal Grimnir would honestly be like such a good choice. Just to bring back like the hype of Valentine's Day Grimnir when he came out and everybody went nuts and the game servers broke for a minute. Like, we need that kind of hype again. But we know it's gonna be Sandalphon. Formal Sandalphon is gonna be the first male unit. Mark my words. Formal Sandalphon. Although, what if they go a little bit crazy and they do like formal Lucio or something like that? That banner reminds you of the bridal banner in Fire Emblem Heroes. Yeah, I feel like it was like eventually they were gonna have to introduce this series. It's just kind of cool that they did this year out of nowhere. Formal Lancy, he already has the skin in Versus. Oh, he'd be a popular choice too. Formal Saurus is gonna go crazy. Get out of here! AJT, you're banned. If they did formal Soras, I'd just be so angry. I'd be like, you wasted formal for him? And watch him be broken, too. Formal Yule would be nice, yeah. I feel like formal Jean would be really nice, too. Just because she's so pretty. There's so many possibilities for formal characters. And like, you know, like, oh, man. Not expanding upon formal stuff, but like, I want more, like, not just formal, but like, I'm just thinking about like units that I would want. I really, really want more Luminary Knight units. I want more Luminary Knights stuff. Like, it's kind of criminal that Black Knight has only gotten, like, 1 real unit. I know they technically have, like, a Blu-ray DVD alt unit, but, like, it's kind of criminal that they don't have a seasonal. You know what I mean? After all these years? We have no Luminary Knight seasonals. Is that not crazy? We only have 2 Luminary Knights that are playable. Aaliyah 5-star win. Make Isaac and Gwen a duo unit like Meg and Mari. No! I want Isaac to have his own unit. Without the Bioshock outfit. White Knight's still waiting to be released. You know they're gonna release White Knight. He's a pretty white boy. Like, he's a win, not an if. Where's Violet Knight? I want Violet Knight, please. I also think, like, Aaliyah getting a formal unit would make sense because Like, she's literally, canonically, in the main story quest, like, your bride-to-be. She is your fiancé. Of course she deserves, like, a wedding outfit, you know what I mean? I think that would look real nice. It's my favorite song from Minecraft! It's Mice on Venus! This song makes me so emotional. I listened to it like 4 times today. What? We're listening, we're listening. This song is like the best song. You guys should play Minecraft. The composer is a genius. Wow, it's so good. Okay, I'm back. I just wanted to listen to it because it's literally my favorite song from Minecraft. It's such a beautiful song. Like, I mean, it's still gonna go. Like, keep going if they're gonna play the next part. But still, like, that's like... That little bit there is my favorite part. Like, oh my god, I listen to it literally every single day. I fixate on it. Okay, they're still gonna do the full song. But, let's see. Okay, that's fine. I'd rather have gotten another Black Knight over the majority of things we've gotten. I think, yeah, Black Knight would be amazing. I want an Apollo unit, because, like, she's awesome as a character. And, like, I think she deserves, like, I think she would have, like, a really cool, like, Yukata unit or something like that. Actually, if she got a Valentine's Day unit, I think that would go kind of hard. I don't think they will do it, but, like, you know, bring some appreciation back to, like, some of these characters who are so pivotal to the main story. You're preaching to the choir on Violet Knight at this point. I know, thank you. Thank you! I'm like, I know I'm not the only one that wants Violet Knight to be a unit. It's unfair! His voice acting is just like chef's kiss. He's literally the hot Harvin. Why would you deny us the hot Harvin? He's even a dad. He's got dad appeal. Like, what the heck? Give the people what they want. Dad will be wind. I'm already stuck playing GBF one time, sync at a time. I will always be happy to time sync into Granblue. I know he just sort of came out, but I need Pisma as a unit yesterday. Lad needs a hug. Oh man, I really enjoyed him in the event. I think he's gonna definitely be a unit next year during, like, when they rerun the event. I think we'll definitely see a rerun next year and he'll be playable then. He was definitely so prominent in that story. Grand Eustace win. Ooh, Grand Eustace would be nice. I was, like, banking on Grand Cassius at some point, but since he just got a summer unit, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Grand Eustace would make sense, though. It's been a while, like... When was his summer unit? 2022? Hold on, let me look. Eustace? I think his summer unit was 2022. It was. I knew it. Oops. So, like, him getting a grand, I think, would make sense. Cygames just forgets they have way too many characters. Where's my Kamiyu at this point? Kamiyu? Kamiyoi? Kamiyu? I think it's Kamiyu. Pisma is so cute. I need him playable. He came out with Summer Belial. Well, redacted. He's a good lad with PTSD. Don't we love our trauma-induced characters? Poor Pisma had to see like all of his friends and comrades get torn apart. Poor guy. And then he became BFFs with Sariel, who is just the cutest little bean in the entire world. I'm so happy that Sariel finally became playable, even if I didn't get him. He deserved it so much, man. Like, we were just waiting for him to come out. And now all the Primarchs, like, each element has, like, a Primarch, basically. I know that Dark technically already had it with Haumao, but... You know what I mean? Like, this is sort of like the completed... thingy. You know what I mean? Oops. I miss when little Hammer Harvin girl from that one event. I think it's Polaris? And then everybody obsessed over her because she was a Harvin, and the Harvin fans were craving a Harvin. And they were just like, you always kill off the Harvins. That's how I felt reading Main Story Quest. And I was just like, wow, Violet Knight, man, he's so cool. He's so charming. Why isn't he playable? And then he just dies. I mean, he's not dead anymore, but like, totally when he died, I was like, well, I guess that's why he's not playable. Now we wait for the Ennead. Yeah, the Ennead units are slowly rolling out. We had 3 of them so far, though. We're doing good. I wonder with Bennu if they're gonna make him take off his mask. For, like, more appeal. Because he usually just wears his mask. Pain builds character. Look what happened to Lyria. I wonder, like, maybe... What if at the end of this event... At the end of the 3rd event or something like that, they give us, like, Grand Lyria or something like that. I think it'd be cool if they gave us Grand Lyria at last. Like, who deserves it more than anyone? It's literally Lyria. I think she deserves it. I watched a video of Sariel doing a raid and I saw they had 8 levels of Toxicosis on turn 3. My mind with Indala instantly for synergies. Oh my goodness! Chris! Thank you for the gifted memberships! You're too kind! Always! Thank you for the 5 gifted! That's crazy! I don't deserve this! Oh man, Grand Lyria is a pipe dream. No! I want to believe. I appreciate it a lot. I will do my best with this gifted money. I will put it towards cat food and help pay my bills. My bills which are piling up. Blah! And yet I still go out for coffee every morning and tea every afternoon. I'm proud of my progress with tea, though. Like, I used to basically get boba all the time, like 3 times a week, basically. And that's terrible for you. Getting boba is not good for you. Even getting it once a week, it's bad for you. So I was like, man, I really need to fix this. So I switched to agar boba. I'll try anything to make the snake waifu viable. One day, Indala. But like, so then I switched to agar boba, which is like way less calories. And I actually started to prefer it to the tapioca balls. But still, like having that a few days a week is like not that good for you. So then I started getting it with agar boba, but I lowered the sugar content of the... Like, you can request lower sugar content at a lot of boba places. So instead of getting like 100% sugar recommendation, I asked for like 20% sugar or something like that. Or 25%, like as low as basically you could before 0. So I did that. And so they're not really that sugary anymore. And then one day I removed the agar boba. And I was like, what if I just get milk tea that has barely any sugar in it? You know what I mean? Like just mostly unsugared, like unsweetened milk tea. And that's what I get. I get jasmine milk tea that has like just a little hint, a sprinkle of sugar in it, instead of like a sugary drink with tapioca balls in it. Hi, how's your day been? It's been good, if not a little exhausting. Just because my new job is quite demanding. I can't talk about it too much. It's very NDA. But just like, it's an exhausting job, basically. My brain is gonna be fried at the end of the day. I love tea, just straight tea, leaves with hot water. I like milk tea. I love milk tea a lot. Sounds nice, to be honest. Jasmine tea is a staple for me. Ooh. I'm just resting after my workout. Man! I gotta be more like you, but I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I used to be able to get at 5 a.m. pretty easily. And, like, I would be able to go, like, at least walk at the gym for, like, an hour before I started work at 9. Now I start work at 8, and I have all this freelance work to do and stuff after work, and I'm like... When I, like, I still have my alarm set for 5. But I just keep hitting the snooze alarm. Until, like, 7 o'clock. And then or sometimes 6:40, I, like, get up at 6:40. And that's when I take the morning shower, and then I immediately go and get my morning coffee from my favorite coffee shop. Because I have to get that every day. And then by the time I'm back, I have maybe, like, you know, and I'm, like... I have breakfast, and I feed the cats and stuff like that. It's already time to start work. So I'm just like, I'm so tired. I'm sleepy. It's rough, I know, yeah. I want to exercise though, but I've decided like I'm gonna try and make other changes, like you know, like the milk tea thing. I made a change like that, so that it's a lot better for me. Last year I made the change with my drinks. I used to get like coffee with like lavender and stuff like that all the time, but now I just get a plain latte with no sugar. It's just milk and coffee. And I don't get a large, it's just kind of like a regular, I think it's a 12 ounce. So I get that. So like my drinks, now my only vice is beer when it comes to drinks. My only true vice is beer. Which I don't have that often, but still. Oh, I feel like I have to sneeze. But I started... Hold on. Maybe if I talk, I'll sneeze it out, man. Like, I have the need to sneeze. I was ordering takeout a lot. I thought it was ginger ale. I do drink ginger ale a lot. I do drink a Canada Dry Zero Sugar ginger ale. Every time I order groceries, I get some. I don't have any in my house right now, and it's suffering. But I don't consider Canada Dry Zero Sugar ginger ale a vice because I drink enough water to make up for the sodium content. I hate those sneezes you feel coming, but they never come. I think it's past. I think I'm good. Plus, the Canada Dry Zero Sugar ginger ale is 0 calories. And it has 0 sugar, so I think it's good. I think we're good. I have to say the full name. I gotta. I started HelloFresh again. for cooking meals. Not every meal is exactly low in calories, but I think it's a good exercise to, like, I think it does save me money in the long run. And it's a good variety of meals. And maybe it's just good for me to cook, you know? Maybe I should be cooking more often instead of ordering takeout all the time. Well, not that every takeout meal that I get is high in calories, but I mean, like... the HelloFresh meals are pretty high quality in food and variety, so it's just, like, kind of nice. So I'm gonna try and force myself to cook again. I had, like, a chickpea and spinach soup this, like, recently, and that was good. I feel like meal prep services are getting more expensive. They are, but I spend more money on takeout, so it saves me money. And I bought like a little bit of groceries. I spent like, to get some fruits and like yogurt and like chia seeds and stuff. Hello. Enjoying Canada Dry Zero Sugar, and I am enjoying Canada Dry Zero Sugar ginger ale. Vodka, not so much, no. I haven't had vodka in ages. But I like beer. I like the taste of beer. I did go out with a friend yesterday for ramen. And when I asked for a beer, they were like, "Oh, we're so sorry. All we have is 0% alcohol." And I was like, "Oh, hand it over." Because I just like the taste of it. I think it's enjoyable even without the drunkenness part. So I'll drink like the dry beer too. I debated buying a rice cooker for the longest time, but now I use that thing like every other day. I really should be using my rice cooker more often. It's like the really fancy brand, the Zojirushi. But I haven't used it for a while. True, but I usually don't have time to cook, and that's why I use Factor. I used Factor for a long time. I actually used Factor for quite a bit, and it was very convenient, and I liked the meals at first. But then my body just sort of started physically rejecting the meals. I was like, dude, if I see this thing, I'm gonna vomit. I can't do it anymore. So I had to stop. Like, I did my best with them, and I had to stop. Even though it was very convenient having, like, those kinds of meals. Like, for a while, I genuinely did really, really like it. I wish that I could have stuck to it. I don't know why the body just goes, no. No more ready-made meals. Only take out or cook. My bro is right now in the States studying and well, and I got a new PC myself. Ooh, congrats! A new PC, that's fancy. And I hope your bro continues to study well. Ramen with no asahi, I know. I usually get it with Sapporo. Like, either, it was usually Sapporo or Kirin is usually what I get with my beer. Or usually what I get with my ramen. But I'll definitely get asahi if there's an option for that too. There's always the options, the various options. It's beer. Beer is beer. Asahi is in the Japanese beer. Yes, the Japanese beer. We're talking about beer with ramen. Also, you guys have Sapporo too? Yes, we do. It's like in most Japanese restaurants. I could never get into drinking in general. The only thing I like is Mike's Hard Lemonade. I think that's okay. Nobody should pressure you into trying to drink more if it's not your thing. I love a good beer, though. I do. Tell me you also have Strong Zero. Yes, we do. We have Strong Zero. Not usually in stores, though. Or not usually in, like, a restaurant, though. It's usually, like, if you go to, like, Total Wine or something like that, it's there. Wherever you buy alcohol, strong zero's there. RJ, I'm not reading that! Get out! Get out! I might go in a few minutes just because I'm getting sleepy and I need to wind down before bed. I was gonna cook, but I really don't want to cook. It's too late and I'm sleepy. But I think the meal only takes like 20 minutes to cook, so maybe I should. Maybe I should cook. It's okay, Leona. I'm happy to see you stream again. I'll do my best. If I recall, strong zero is like 3-4% alcohol. I think it was 5% where I'm at. A shrimp fried this rice? You get out of here. The Minecraft sounds were too relaxing. It's so true. I love the Minecraft music. I like it in time for Silk Song. Everybody needs to... An oatmeal raise this cookie? What? Oatmeal raisin is where it's at, though. People sleep on oatmeal raisin. They're like, oatmeal in a cookie? Raisins in a cookie? Like, no, don't sleep on it. Oatmeal raisin is delicious. It's one of the best cookies. More people should have oatmeal raisin. When I worked at Subway, I used to eat all the oatmeal raisin. You're not supposed to. They keep track of inventory. So what you do, if you work at Subway, they can't sell broken cookies, right? So you accidentally break a lot of cookies. And then you eat them. Or if you're just one of those people that really likes the taste of dough, you go into the freezer where there's no cameras. And then you eat like the frozen dough cookie in the freezer. The walk-in freezer, and you eat that. I used to do that all the time when I was like 15. I remember the $5 footlong. I worked at Subway when it was the $5 footlong. Now it's like $8,000. All I'm saying is, if you work at Subway, there are ways to get the food for free. The Subway police are gonna come after me. Let them come. I will fight them. Real teenager behavior. I was such a brat as a teenager when I worked at Subway. Static! No! Hold on. Hold on. The mic just off. Because I turned the mic off and I unplugged it. I unplugged it and replugged it back in. I think, like, yeah, the static thing is gonna happen because... The static thing is gonna happen because it's been really humid this summer. So there's like probably a lot of moisture in the air, and this mic is very, very sensitive to that sort of thing. It's very, very sensitive to moisture, and that's what causes the static, which is why I have to like pack it away very carefully after every stream. It's nice and it works great, but it is quite a pain when it does that. I want to buy another mic. I like this mic a lot, but it's also a bit of a pain with how sensitive it is. I'm like, man, it's almost perfect. I think it works way better than the old crappy mic I had, though. Time to buy a gamer headset. Oh my goodness. I just have to do like those gold bullet streams where he like does the terrible Xbox mic. And it's like the worst quality in the world, and it's like blasting it full volume. You have Xbox mic. I'll do the terrible quality just for you guys. I won't do that to you guys, I promise. I won't do that to you guys. Okay, let's see where I'm at in the rankings right now. I have... Whoa! Didn't mean to do that. I have 26,000 meat, almost 28, like, or 28,000 meat, almost 29,000. That's pretty good. So I have 29,000 meat. I almost did I did a decent amount of X+. I got 122 million honors. That's not bad. That's pretty good for only being able to play in the evening. I only played in the evening today. I really wasn't able to play for work. Look at that, I'm number 9. Somehow I got almost 200 mil honors. Now I'm at 71,595th place. That's not bad. Around 40 million. Number 1 has 7 billion honors already. That's crazy. Number 1 and number 2 are pretty close. I guess the top 3 are all pretty close. Top 2K, nope, not happening. I'm not a dark player. Yeah, I think I will call it here then. Just because I'm gonna see you guys on Thursday, I think. I think it's Thursday that I'm gonna be streaming more Guild Wars again. Hopefully I'll be able to play some Guild Wars in between. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I have so many obligations this week that I can't possibly stream more than twice. I've got like 4 social events this weekend, including a wedding. I can't stream this weekend or I will crumble to dust. Ugh. But hopefully I'll be able to see you guys soon this week. Hopefully nothing... Leon, no! No, Leon! I was just about to leave! I literally was in the middle of saying my goodbyes! No! The Maki raid just happened! Just as I was leaving! Sorry, you have to stream 15 more minutes now. Okay, fine. We'll do 15 more minutes of Guild Wars. Fine. I was literally saying goodbye to everybody when you joined. That's funny. Ah. How are you? How was drawing? How was drawing, everybody? Flayon's art is always so nice, so I bet it was a really relaxing time. I had it playing in the corner. He drew a cute girl? Aww! That's as expected. I wish that I could have like a specific art style, but I think like, oh, it would be really, really nice. But, oh, I should introduce myself to people who've never met me before. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to like... just be like go on into random stuff. Hi, I'm Leona Renee. I am a VTuber. and also a voice actor. You might have heard me. I'm listening to the Minecraft soundtrack right now, by the way. Like atmospheric Minecraft. But I'm a voice actor too. If you play Granblue Fantasy, especially the fighting game, I'm one of the voices of one of the fighters there. And I voice a bunch of Shadowverse cards, and I voice other things too, but they're all under NDA, and I can't talk about them yet. And one day I will be able to talk about them too. And that's me. And I play a lot of Granblue Fantasy. Hello, hello, hello. I play a lot of other games too, though. But yeah, how are you guys doing? I'm right now. Granblue Fantasy is in the middle of something called Guild Wars, which is like, every few months they basically have like a week-long battle, and everybody stresses out over it and they lose sleep over it. But I'm not gonna lose sleep over it because I don't have time for that. So I'm definitely gonna go to bed at a normal hour. But I did one Guild Wars years ago. Not years ago, months ago. I did it like months ago, where I literally like competed for 16 hours a day. And I made rank. So it was worth it. If you play Granblue Fantasy, hello! Talk to me about your favorite characters in Granblue. I don't know where my regular chatters are, though. They were just like, oh, she's leaving, goodbye. But yeah, I'm happy that you guys came by. It's so sweet of you. And I will have to catch the Flayon stream. Like, I'll have to rewatch the VOD. I had it, like, literally playing to the left of me. I have, like, 3 monitors. And it's like, Flayon stream was on the leftmost monitor. So I could just catch glimpses of it, but I couldn't hear anything because I was in the middle of streaming. But I had to at least keep it on for support. Whoa, thank you for the gifted Reverie. That's really sweet of you. My friend who plays competitively in Guild Wars had an interesting name with id. Oh no, is it one of those like id's body part names that's like popular in Granblue? We buried them in the room blob somewhere. No! I mean, I wasn't watching the stream, but it's like playing in the corner so I can like catch glimpses of it, but I wasn't able to listen. But you have to support your favorite VTubers, you know? When they're watching, you want to be there for them in any way you can, even if you're streaming. You know? Yes, that was his username. I ran into that player some days ago. I'm curious which body part it was. For people who don't know, there's like this thing in Granblue Fantasy where you like... It's popular to take a character's name and then just like make your username the body part. Like, it like this, let's take this character right here, Bowman. You could like make your like username like Bowman's foot or something like that. And people get like increasingly like lewd about it, so because like Granblue really doesn't like, unless you report the name, like nobody really like, there's no like checks or anything to be like, oh, that's bad, you shouldn't have that word. So you just more rely on like reporting for that sort of thing. But some people definitely risk it. Wasn't there somebody who did like something in my profile recently? I think I had, was it in my profile? Oh, I have this one that's just drink water. Somebody put a sticker on my account that was drink water. Is it It's Thigh Belt by chance? Is it It's Thigh Belt? I was like, wait a minute. It's okay. It's Rooster. Id Dark Grand Truther. Id Dark Grand Truther. You know what? I support this mission. It deserves a Dark Grand, for sure. For people who don't know who it is, so it is a character that's exclusive to the video game Granblue Fantasy Relink. Hold on. And he's a hottie. He is attractive. And we all love Id in this household. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys what he looks like. This is Id. Blah. And not only is he hot, he's voiced by Robbie Damon. So you know that, like, he's got a hot voice on top of it. Isn't that crazy? So this is Id. He's, like, one of the main antagonists of Granblue Fantasy Relink, which is, like, the action RPG. Robbie Damon voicing edgy, sexy Ikemen. That's so true! I actually, like, when I worked... I also worked as a localization producer, by the way, for a really, really long time. I've worked on the Trail series. I've worked on some stuff like Senran Kagura. I worked on Rune Factory. I worked on the East series, YS. And I also worked on League of Legends Wild Rift for a year. But yeah, what was the point of that? When I did casting for one of the Trails games, I hired Robbie Damon to voice a character named Lloyd Bannings, who is not a sexy edgelord. He's a clean-cut protagonist type. And I think Robbie's voice suits that kind of character just as well. He's got a lot of range. Rune Factory! Yes! Rune Factory! Senran Kagura mentioned, yeah. I worked on a lot of Senran Kagura games back in the day. Oh, I keep forgetting to press the button. I worked on a lot of Senran Kagura games, including the original one, Burst. Way back on Nintendo 3DS. Or was it DS? I think it was 3DS. And then Shinobi Versus and Senran Kagura Bon Appetit. I didn't work on Peach Beach Slash, though. It was 3DS? Okay. I was like, I can't remember. It's been so long. With Rune Factory, I specifically worked on Rune Factory 4. Way back also on 3DS. I know him from Valkyria Chronicles 4. I never played Valkyria Chronicles 4. I really should. I've only played the first Valkyria Chronicles. And I really, really liked it. I thought the gameplay was super fun. The strategy of it all was just really, really enjoyable. The best Rune Factory. It's my favorite too. Have you played Rune Factory Guardians of Ozma by chance? I haven't played it yet, but I really want to. I pray Cygames does something with Relink eventually because it sucks to see that game get left to the side. I mean, they did a lot of early support for it. I think that they just didn't expect it to become so popular. Oh, there's another name. Vane Socks is right here. I need him to step on my face. We believe in Grand Id. I will just write a message. There we go. Noticing. See, this is how people talk in Granblue Fantasy. That's no shame. Also, look, this is my favorite. Here's my favorite character in Granblue Fantasy. His name is Lobelia. He's a psycho. He's a little bit crazy. Not only is this image spicy, but if you look very closely, he's kind of like, the main character is Gran, like the guy. He's like strapped to a chair. He's a little crazy. But he's really hot, so... And he speaks French. His name is Labubu. Not a joke. I had a Labubu. I lost it somewhere, and I'm really sad about that. I had a mint green Labubu, and a friend, or like rather an acquaintance, DM me or like message me on Twitter and was like, you should name it Labulia because your favorite is Labelia. And I was like, yes! So his name was Labulia before I lost him, so rest in peace, Labulia. You can get another Labubu and name it Lobelia Labubu. Did you lose it or did it get stolen? I don't know. I feel like it may have gotten stolen because the night I lost it, I was pretty drunk. I was at a bar for a birthday party. And hanging out, like it was like a little like voice actor birthday party gathering thing at a bar, and it was really fun, and I drank a lot of beer that night, and I even remember showing off my Labubu to people. Oops, I turned off the charge attack. So like I very well could have lost it, but I called the bar and I was like, hey, have you guys seen a mint green Labubu? And they were like, we haven't, but we would absolutely keep it safe if we could because we love Labubus here. And I was like, oh, allies. So I don't think I lost it at the bar. I don't know what happened to it. So I should buy another Labubu at some point, huh? I think they're cute little gremlin creatures. I got the mint green one and I really, really liked it. Is this a mobile game? It is! It's also a browser game. So it's a browser game that you can play on mobile if you want to. The website? They're gonna steal your soul? That's true. This is the website. If you can get started playing it. It's pretty introductory at this point. I encourage everybody to start playing Granblue Fantasy. Right now, it's like an event where we have to do repeat fights over and over again for a really long time, but I promise it's not always this. There's a lot, usually like more strategic fights involved. It's just one of those weeks. Oh god, Leona, no. What? I'm encouraging people to start playing Granblue Fantasy. There's nothing wrong with that. Although, encouraging people to start playing in the middle of Guild Wars is a choice. More meat for the grinder. Oh, man. Guild Wars is Unga Bunga. Also, the really cool thing about Granblue Fantasy is, like, look up its soundtrack. It's got, like, the music for Granblue Fantasy is incredible. Even if you have no desire to play it, if you love video game soundtracks, you should absolutely look up various game, like, the boss themes and stuff like that for Granblue. There's like a billion of them. Even if you just listen to the Granblue Fantasy Relink soundtrack. It's a huge soundtrack. It's super good. And the best part of it all is like they keep giving us new songs. Like I still listen to the hexachromatic hierarch music, like boss theme over and over. Wait till after Guild Wars. We aren't helping y'all with raids right now. No. That's true. Like, if you want to start playing this game, wait till next week. What's the gameplay loop? Like, you basically get items. You get, like, weapons and stuff like that from raids or from rolling, like, gacha. Both are very usable. And then you put together, like, a weapons grid. And the weapons grid comprises of, like, many, like, different weapons that each have their own abilities. So, like, one weapon will have these skills. And so, like, usually they have 1 to 3 skills attached to them. And you like combine those skills to create like your stats. So like this one, for example, oh, this is a different thing. These are like X skills. They're like extra stuff. You don't have to think too hard about that. But like this one will be like big boost to Dark Allies attack, take damage worth 20% of max HP at battle start. But because for some strategies, it's fine to take 20% of like max HP. For the most part, it's actually pretty fine in the game in general. And then you also have class system. This is an outfit, it's not a class. But there's like all of these different classes that you can choose, and they all have different like abilities and weapons requirements, so they can only main like one weapon. Like for this class, you can only main hand sabers and axes. And they also all come with their own skills. There's an endless number of these, but the main ones you're gonna find are from, like in the current meta, are from this row, some from this row, and some from this row. So there's a lot of classes to choose from, and it's not like one size fits all for most fights. You have to like kind of choose which classes you want. And you have to create teams. Like, let's go. You have to create teams surrounded by like around different elements. Because there are 6 elements in the game. And I'm doing such a terrible job explaining this, oh my god. So you have your class that you choose, you have your weapons, all of which have their own element. Like these are all yellow, so this means it's light element. And then you also have your summons, which you have to equip a bunch of those. Each of these have their own abilities too, that like contribute to the grid. Like they all have an ability if you summon them. Some have sub-abilities, which basically means like passive abilities. And then your main summon is right here. And then you also equip characters. You can equip 5 characters. 3 play on the front line with the main character. And then 2 will sit in the back. The ones in the back, sometimes they come to the front line if these guys die. Or sometimes they're just there because they have sub-abilities, like passive skills that help the whole party. And these characters also come with their own skills. So you just like customize things, and so you build up your teams, and then you fight battles, and you read the story, which is really, really good. And then you play together. There's a lot of grinding in this game. Skills the game. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, I'm so bad at explaining stuff, but I swear that's like the basics. Also, you can change the character here. You can set your character to be different ones. This is Summer Ragazzo. This is his summer unit. This is Anila. This is the character I voice in the fighting game. She's cute. This is her Yukata version. This is Cassius. He's one of my favorite characters. This is his summer version that just came out. This is Wilness. I forgot I had Valentine's Day Wilness here. This is Wilness. He's cheeked up. This game has equal opportunity fan service, by the way. And then this is Lobelia. He's my favorite character. He's like the, crazy one that I just talked about. And then I keep Walder here because he's like, I want him to have a special unit so bad. So yeah, Granblue Fantasy, it has a lot of fan service, but it's definitely equal opportunity. If you look up this character named Belial, and look up his summer outfit for Granblue Fantasy Versus, you'll see just how equal opportunity they are. Granblue's sluttiest character is a dude named Belial. And they do not hold back. It sounds like most of the challenges in preparation, like Cygame's other great mobile game. I'm liking what I'm hearing. Yes, it's a lot of preparation, and then there's a lot of strategy involved in the fights themselves. Some of the older fights you can now just automate. As long as you prepare your grids correctly. As long as you prepare correctly, you can just automate the fight. But there are like late game fights where you have to strategize and coordinate, and it's really, really fun when you do. And it's even fun, you can like solo them too. Which is like an extra like little feather in your cap if you can do it. Walder, exactly! Walder is my baby. If you know the game, if you know the event for that Walder stars in, Ranger Sign Bravo, and you know the character Jade, I also voiced Jade in the fighting game. He's a little costume, and he basically just sounds like a little distorted baby. Ah! That's all he does. That's like literally, I remember the day that I came in, I went to voice more Anilla, and they were like, hey, we have a second character for you if you're willing to read for it. And I was like, really? Who? Because in voiceover, sometimes you have no idea who you're voicing until they literally tell you at the actual session. And then I was like, who am I voicing? And they were like, it's Jade. And I was like, ah, from one of my favorite events? And then they were just like, yeah, this is basically just gonna be a bunch of baby noises. And I was like, I got you. Let's do baby noises for 20 minutes. So that was a really fun little session. I basically got to voice match the Japanese all the time. The outfit for Summer Belial is quite something. I know! He's like literally got it all out. There is nothing left to the imagination. I love it though. There's even Summer Beelzebub. I don't think you can see everything for Summer Beelzebub though. He's also cheeked up in his art. You can't see everything, but he's naked under there. He's like completely naked. Hold on. I'll get a picture of him. This is just me showing off how, like, all the male characters that get fan serviced on in Granblue. Summer Beelzebub. It's fine. It's fine. This video won't get demonetized. It's fine. Look at that. This is actually in the game. Like, you can see this in the game, legitimately. It's tastefully naked. Beelzebub, exactly. He believes that he is like the most gorgeous thing to walk this earth. And you know what? Love the confidence. What nice hair. And then... I'm trying to think of who else gets like that kind of fan service. There's a lot of cute girls in the game too, though. Like, it's not just all male characters, but... I really like this art. Because it's really classy looking. This is Chlorwa. This is a recent unit that just came out. His profile says he likes himself. Exactly! Also, there was a Hunter x Hunter collab recently. So, like, look. This is Killua's art. And... this is Crollo's art. Gon is also playable. Oops. Where's Gon? That's Gon. And Kurapika. Oops. Do they have one artist or multiple? I think it's a team of artists, but they keep the style pretty consistent. I can't imagine it's one artist. Oh, this is Atum. Let me see if I can get a bigger version of this artwork. Journals. Atum would be under A. Male Primal. Yeah, that's the biggest I can make it. But this is Atum's art. He's a recent male unit that just came out. Very fan servicey. Yeah, I guess that the art doesn't get much bigger there. I can do... This one... Where's Frau? This is really nice, like, kind of bridal art. Frau looks really, really nice here. This is like a really popular one. I'm just showing off characters I like because they're pretty. Hehehehe. Okay. Now I really do have to go to, like, get ready for bed. Now I really do have to get ready for bed. Even though I really want to stay and talk now. I feel suddenly revived thanks to Flayon's raid. But I have to get ready for bed because I have work in the morning and I need to sleep. And I also need to eat food before I go to bed. At least a snack. No, 15 more minutes? I can't! I have work at 8 a.m. Sorry for keeping you up. No, not at all. I'm happy that you guys, like, came by, honestly. Thank you so much for hanging out. Everybody who was hanging out before and everybody who joined during this raid, like... I feel very, very flattered, so thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I will try to teach you more about Granblue if you decide to join next time. Or, like, when I play Final Fantasy IV, we can hang out, or I'm gonna try and play the Trails in the Sky demo. So, one of those things. I don't know. At some point. I'll talk to you guys later.